Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aoya Miriam and I'm a college and lifestyle content creator based in Nigeria. From the title of today's video, you already have an idea of what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So basically this video is about 5 things I wish I did earlier in my university days. So let's get straight into today's video. So we're going to start today's video with a short story time of my university life. So basically, for those of you that don't know, I am in my third year in the university studying mass communication at Edo State University Uzairue, and there are some things I wish I did earlier, like in my first year of school, and I'm going to share it with you guys so you can just have an idea of what you should do or what you should avoid, so you don't make the mistake I made. So let's get straight into today's video. So firstly, before we go and start listing the things I wrote down for this video, I just want to say that for every person who wants to achieve something good, or who has goals and plans to achieve something good as a university student, I feel like you should put God first, and you should pray, and you should just do the things of God and make your journey in university with God. So yes. So the second thing I wish I did earlier as a university student was setting goals. When you set goals, basically it challenges you and it helps you become like a critical thinker, because you're setting goals and you're writing down how you're going to achieve these goals that you have set down. So you can watch my former video on what's the title of that video? I'll put it in the description below. I think it's how to prepare for a semester or a new school year. I said something about goals there, and you can watch that video. So yes, so setting goals also helps you in balancing, in calculating how far you have come, in balancing all your courses, and helps you improve yourself in, because now you can identify what you are not doing well while setting goals. So you can just watch that video to get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. So the third thing I want you guys to do when you start like university, like in your freshman year, when you're in 100 level, I want you guys to do research. Research basically is asking, like acquiring information from people that are in higher level than you. Like for instance, when I was in 100 level, I had a roommate in 300 level mass comm, and I had two friends in 300 level mass comm, and I had another friend in 400 level mass comm. She was in her final years. So I met all these people to ask them, okay, how is this lecturer like? How does this lecturer want his questions to be answered? How does this lecturer feel about adding your own, like how you understand what he has taught you? Or does this lecturer just likes when you just give him exactly what's his notes? Because you might know the answer to some certain questions, but it's the manner and the approach you take that determines how well you're going to do in that particular course. So research is basically asking other people, acquiring knowledge from other. You can even ask the lecturer self, to be honest. You can ask your lecturer, okay sir, what if we do it this way? Or sir, or you can even indirectly ask them and they're going to give you the answers you need. So the fourth thing is okay, I'm already in the fourth thing. Okay, the fourth thing I wish I did earlier in my university is like for my 100 level, because all these actions I started making improve in them when I was in 200 level first semester. So the fourth thing is balancing all my courses. For me, I had courses in that most of them had the same amount of course unit. Like for instance, if I offer 10 courses, 7 of them have a course unit of 2 units. The rest of them are like 1. So now, because there are fewer, okay, let's calm down. For these course units, they have like 1 course unit. Like for instance, ENT, let's say for instance, ENT is 1 course unit, that's entrepreneurship, and my course, like my departmental course, is a 2 unit course. So for instance, if I'm having these courses on the same day, like for examination wise, I tend to forget about this one and like read for this one, and when I now get to the exam hall for this one, I'll not be confused that what's happening here? I thought I'll just maneuver my way in this thing. So try balancing all your courses. Basically, give the same and similar attention and energy to all your courses in order to do well in everything. Because calculation for like your GPA in university is based on your grade from all your courses. You cannot offer 10 courses and have like 5 that you have A in, and the rest you have like maybe C, D, and E, and think you're going to get like your desired CGPA at the end of the semester. So try balancing all your courses to avoid this mistake. Okay, so the fifth and the last thing I wish I did earlier in my university days was asking questions. You guys, ask questions. It's your school fees you are paying, number one. Number two, it's better you understand something in class and go back to your hostel to revise what you have already understood than leaving it and forgetting about it in the next day, because the next day you're not going to go back to that thing. So try asking questions, try speaking up, try answering questions too, because when you're wrong, nobody's going to kill you, they're just going to correct you. So it's better you get that correction in class by your lecturers than going to the hostel and sleeping on it and like, oh, just forget it, because you will see it in exam. You will see it in examination time. When you see it, you'll be confused. So ask questions. You can also ask your people in higher level. You can ask your classmates, and you can ask your friends, and you can ask the lecturer. If you are shy, if you don't want to talk in class, you can also go to the lecturer and meet them privately. But I would advise you to speak up in class, especially if you're offering courses that have to do with speaking up, like mass comm, for instance. You should try asking questions in class to boost your confidence and your public speaking futures or whatever. So yeah, so this brings us to the end of this video. I pray this video was really helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for being patient with me, because this is the first time in a long time I'm making a sit down video, and I must say it's not 100% at all. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the love. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you so much. I love you guys. See you guys next time. And if you have any question, you can reach out to me on my Instagram at Marian without the E. And also you can comment down below. I'll be so happy to respond. So thank you. This brings us to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and turn on your post notification, because you know what, you get to see my next video 2 hours before every other person. So why not? I also want to add something to the first point I made about putting God first. Most people, they'll be like, okay, yes, I'm going to put God first, but I'm not going to work hard and I'm not going to read. So when you now pray that, okay, Holy Spirit, to remind me of what I've read, what are they going to remind you of? Or what is Holy Spirit going to remind you of? Something that you have not read. So work hard and leave the rest for God. Basically, that's what that point is about. Don't sit down and say, okay, God is in control, He will show me the answer on the chalkboard or something like that. Because if you don't read, I don't know what Holy Spirit will remind you. So read, then ask the Holy Spirit to remind you, and then you're okay. So yeah, that's it.